on Zion Station. So yeah, just really thinking about going down to Target and getting some more grass-fed hamburger meat and some more spaghetti sauce. I'm not going to do it because the Lord said I would get ass raped if I did that, but I was just thinking about doing it, about cooking up the meat and just eating some more meat and spaghetti sauce. Julian, okay, that's such a bad idea. It's just, yep, right, you care, bitch. Anyway, I was looking at some recipes for our wife Jessie. Jesse's the next one that we haven't done yet. Daff is tomorrow, yeah. Becky is making. What are you making today, Beck? The steak Diane, yeah. The celery salad with apples and blue cheese. The miso parmesan soup for one. And the chili crisp and the red wine Pinot Noir. Jadot Bourgogne Pinot Noir, yeah. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Anyway, we're looking at Jessie now. I put one thing on her recipe, on her thing. It's the Seltz au limon refreshing lemon seltzer. Yeah, that looked good to me, and don't ask. The Seltz au limon refreshing lemon seltzer by Sarah DiGregorio. This has 4 stars and 44 reviews and 21 comments. This shockingly refreshing drink is a mainstay of kiosks in Sicily, particularly in the eastern city of Catania and the surrounding region. You could think of it as a natural Gatorade, crisp, assertively salty, tarty, and replenishing after a day under the intense Mediterranean sun. The magic of the drink is in the interplay between the lemon juice and salt. Salt softens the lemon's bitter sharpness into a flavor that's almost rounded and savory. You could customize it in a few ways. Sicilian lemons are less acidic than regular ones, closer to Meyer lemons, which you should use if you can find them. A seltz also tastes great with half lemon and half lime. Sicilians would not serve this over ice, but you can feel free to do so, or to add a twist of lemon zest. Regardless, enjoy a seltz on a hot day, after a hard workout, or a large meal. Let's read some comments. Brian B. said 5 days ago, perhaps some gin and tonic would be worthwhile additions. 42 thumbs up. Sounds good to me. Julian V. said, do I want her to add that? Only if you want to. She said, it's a yes or a no. No. Julian V. said, this is great. In Vietnamese cuisine, salted preserved lemon and sugar with seltzer also makes a really nice drink. 32 thumbs up. Mark said, at Gabby Cap, to each his own. 20 thumbs up. That makes me want to look up Vietnamese, yeah. You know what I would like you to make? I would like you to make some pho, yeah. Did we do pho already? It doesn't matter. Goose pho? Oh, I see. Yeah, but we'd have to shoot a goose for that, Josh. Or order one, which is really expensive, Josh, yeah. Would you do that, Jesse? You got money for that. Goose pho, yeah. Josh. She has money for that, but does everyone else? Josh, not really. Yeah. Not everyone else has money for that, Jesse. And a lot of people want to cook along with us. So just know. Let's just do pho bo, Vietnamese beef and noodle soup. Pho bo, Vietnamese beef and noodle soup by Mark Bittman. This has a total time of 1 hour, rating of 4 stars, 935 ratings, and 46 comments. They said, you look like you feel like shit, man. Do you feel like shit, man? I don't know why, but I do feel like shit a little bit. For some reason, when you have that much sex, yeah, you feel like shit sometimes. So Becky's really fucking you right now. In Vietnam, when there is enough rain, heat, and sun to grow almost anything in large quantity, herbs are treated much like what most Americans consider eating greens. They sometimes form the bulk of salads and soups, and are often used as wrappers, seasonings, and condiments. Here, a pile of fresh herbs are served alongside this classic Vietnamese beef soup so diners can add to taste. Basil, cilantro, and mint are critical, but chervil, lavage, parsley, shiso, dill, marjoram, and other tender herbs work too. Featured in herb lessons on a platter in Vietnam. No, we're not going to read that. Luann Doe said, this recipe probably is good enough for a quick fix. Chicken pho from scratch can be done in less than 1.5 hours. Beef pho from scratch would require at least 7 hours with more types of spices. Cilantro and basil are usually preferred, not mint or other herbs mentioned. Ingredients I would use include ginger, peppercorn, cardamom, green and brown, cloves, coriander seeds, anise, cinnamon, roasted onions, and garlic. 121 thumbs up. XP said, the noodle used in this recipe is not pho. An authentic Vietnamese pho recipe, roasted ginger, onion, shallot, star anise, cinnamon stick, cloves, cardamom are the must. Are the must. We don't use soy sauce for the pho, only fish sauce. Add the fish sauce before serving for better flavor. 31 thumbs up. Rose said, the fish sauce was overpowering for the delicate, delicious broth. Next time I will use 1/4 the amount. Also, we'll use 1/2 the noodles as this was way too hearty for me. 25 thumbs up. Yeah, sounds good. Lots of noodles sound good to me right now. I do see that there's a lot of noodles, there's a large noodle to broth ratio, yeah. Let's see. Becky said, can we stop talking about Jesse? Yeah, we can't. Come on, Becky. We've got to help Jesse out for a second. Jesse's been waiting so fucking patiently. Not really. Is that enough for her? Yeah, she has to make the chili crisp. Yeah, I already told all her wives to make it, though, so she already made it. That's enough. Yeah. I don't know why my stomach started hurting because Jessie started crying because you started talking about her. She really thought I was never going to talk about her? She came, Josh. What goes with pho? Yeah, Josh. Oh, egg rolls. Yeah, we got to do egg rolls, Josh. Egg rolls. Or that, what's that beef jerky stuff? Oh, we got to do egg rolls now. Egg rolls by Naz Derevian. We already read all the comments for this one. All right. Yeah, that's good. All right. All right. Love you, Jess. She's